Welcome to Chill Moto. Today, we're going to introduce a new bike, a new project. A 2006 Yamaha YZ250. It's going to be this winter's project, so let's go. Let's check it out. All right, going to interrupt this video for a public service announcement. So, when you buy something off a Facebook Marketplace, you probably shouldn't always trust the sellers. I know, rookie move. What I thought I had bought was a 2006 Yamaha YZ250, but it wasn't until I got the bike all the way apart and started looking at the frame numbers that I realized what I had was a 2005 YZ250. So, any reference you see in this video to an 06, what I mean to say is 2005. Anyways, you've been warned. All right, thanks. All right, so what am I doing with this? Well, first off, I need a winter project. It's cold here in Utah. The Harley's put up for the winter. There's no riding going on. So I need something to do. I'm bored. So we're going to tear apart this honestly decent looking Yamaha and fix it up. So I started out in the dirt in my early 20s, bought my first dirt bike, actually, a 2005 YZ250. And eventually transitioned to the street. Later got married, had kids, no time for dirt bikes. Now that my kids are getting a little bit older, they're starting to express some interest. So as a family, we're going to start spending a little bit more time in the dirt. So my wife, we built her a Honda 400EX, and throw a picture up there of that. And then for my oldest kid, we started him out on a Yamaha Grizzly 90 ATV. And my youngest, he doesn't know it. Keep it a secret. We just bought him an old Honda XR50 that this spring we'll start teaching him to ride on. So the only person that didn't have a machine for the dirt was me, and I just didn't feel like buying a brand new bike. Don't get me wrong, those new KTMs look nice, and as far as like the new Yamaha two-strokes go, it's kind of the same bike. Not a whole lot of difference. All right, so what am I gonna do with this bike? So again, this is an 06 YZ, and I'm not gonna race it on a motocross track. I'm in my 40s, things are starting to hurt. I'm done jumping bikes. But I do want to play in the dunes, do a little trail riding, and mostly spend some time with the kids outside and getting them introduced to motorcycles. So we're going to strip the bike all the way down. It honestly runs, the motor sounds good, but we're going to tear it apart anyways. Because the big change that we're going to make in the motor is we're going to do a swap and put the YZ250X transmission in there. As we kind of geared this more for desert riding and trail riding. Wheels and tires probably go to an 18-inch rear wheel and probably make them look pretty. And then I don't know if I'm going to do a whole lot to the motor. On the bike, it already has an FMF pipe on there. It's got a Pro Circuit silencer. I see what looks like V-Force reeds on there. Performance-wise, the bike's probably way more than I need, way more than I deserve. So we'll tear the motor apart, we'll take a look, replace what needs to be replaced, but we're not going to do a whole lot more by way of hop-up power to it. The suspension, I'm going to take the suspension off, the forks, shock, and see if I can find somebody to work those over and valve them for me. And then we'll update the plastics and kind of give it the kind of a new, more modern look. As we tear it apart, I'm going to try and find out what type of goodies the previous owner has put on it and see what I can save. Yeah, this is going to be my wintertime project, so welcome. All right, let's get to it. All right, wrapping up the start of Teardown. Kind of go over a little bit of what I found. Kind of a fun bike. Kind of happy about a dirt bike. I'm excited. All right, so here's where we're at right now. Bunch of pieces. A bunch of bolts. And a very unrideable dirt bike. Should be noted that when I rolled the bike in here, it was rideable. It is not rideable now. Yet. It will be. All right, so let's take a look at what we got. So again, haven't ridden in a long time. So, I don't know what's supposed to be on here and what isn't, but I can kind of make some guesses here. These look like radiator braces here. Works connections. I'll have to go look that up. That's kind of cool. And then it looks like on the triple trees here, look like those look like some billet pro tapers on the top ones. So cool. I don't know what those are all about, but they look nice. And then different bar mounts, I think. I can't remember what handlebars the 06s came with. I know that my 05 did not have, the fat bars or whatever you want to call those. Yeah, anyways. So those look different. And then I see the Gold Series FMF. I don't know what the SST pipe is. Let's see if we can get a shot of that. Anyways, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna have to go look that up. Kind of going through the rest of it. Whoever put this bike together really liked the color blue, because we got the blue sprocket. That will not last. That will go away. And then my favorite part of this bike is the blue chain. Yeah, that's a lot of blue for my likes, so we are going to get rid of the blue. We got blue clutch cables, throttle cables, so I don't know. Yeah, when I come back out here, I'll keep going with the teardown and kind of see what else I come up with. Anyways, so far we're off to a good start. Super fun. See ya! Looks like I got some cleanup to do. Pro tip, if you're wondering why the coolant isn't draining out where the water pump is, if you loosen the cap on the radiator, it allows it to come out. I just didn't think there was that much coolant in there. Yeah, I'm gonna chalk that one away to a life lesson there. So again, pro tip, if no coolant's coming out of here where the water pump is, open the radiator. All right, that was fun. All right, to the keen observer. Yes, I was using a hatchet because I don't know where my mallet is. And it might not be the right tool for the job, but if it's the tool that you got, then it's the right tool for the job. I should probably go find another mallet. It's buried in storage somewhere, so I use the hatchet. Anyways, go me. All right, so the motor is out. There is still fluid in the crankcase because the drain bolt on the bottom is stripped, because why wouldn't it be? So I think now we got to I think if I pull the clutch cover off, probably drain the oil that way, and then try and get the top end off and see what kind of shape the piston's in. Now, the bike did run when I bought it, but and it sounded good. It was smoking pretty good out of these hoses here, so I don't know. Probably not be a bad idea to replace the seal here in the power valve. And I do want to put the transmission from the 250X in here. So I was going to split the case anyway. So it's a good opportunity. Let's pull it apart. Let's see what's going on in here. Let's see what kind of shape the motor's in. See what kind of shape the reeds are in. And start building a parts list for what we need to put it back together. I imagine if I'm going to go to the trouble to split the case, I'm probably going to pull the bearings and put all new bearings in the bottom end and just make this motor brand new. But let's finish tear down and see what we find. All right. All right, we're kind of at a stopping point for today. So there's a little bolt right in here, 14 millimeter. This don't fit in there. There's one on the other side that's in the same boat. So I need to go find me like a crowfoot or something. Something I don't think I have right now. You know, I haven't even looked. Ooh, I wonder if these work. I think these will work. Think I can get it in there? No, see, I still can't get that one in there. What about this other side? Yeah, I'm gonna have to find something else. I'm gonna find something else that works there. Apparently, these crow feet here don't do what I need. And I'm just kind of spinning my wheels right now. But made some progress. I mean, when we started, the frame still had the swing arm, the radiator, and the motor in there. A few more things to pull off the frame, but future problem. Made a glorious mess everywhere because, you know, amateur hour. But we got the clutch cover off. We drained the oil that way because that bolt on the bottom right there, yeah, she'd be stripped. Because again, why wouldn't it be? Let's see a little bit of what we found. There's the piston. Let's see if I can get that to cycle. So, I don't know, a little bit of burnt, crusty stuff on there, probably due for a top end. And then as far as the jug goes, hard to tell. I don't know, I'm gonna have to get the jug all the way off to take a look at it. I think the power valve's probably needs a new seal in there. And yeah, all sorts of goop all over. All right, well, that's where we're at. We'll go find some new tools, reconvene another day. Here's the pile of parts. It keeps growing. And I do need to get the forks and the shock off to get made all nice for me. All right, that's it for today. We'll get back after another day. See ya. All right, 3, 2, 1, action. All right, so we're back in the shop. I got Big Man here with me. He's decided that he wants to help Daddy build a dirt bike, so I'm gonna let him take over some of the work on this. What color are we gonna make this thing?
Black plastics, yellow stickers.
I told him that 2 strokes sound like a bunch of angry bees, so we're gonna make a bike and call it the Bumblebee. So more to follow, but we're just gonna get back to work on teardown, and then hopefully start getting parts sent off to get finished and all that goodness. All right, here we go. All right, I think we are done with teardown. I now have an incredibly messy garage. There's Big Man, he's been a big help today. Got an incredibly messy garage. I think the next step is I need to start sorting through which parts are we keeping, which parts are going on the trash. But yeah, I got the engine case split, the jugs off, I got the frame. Oh yeah, we gotta take a few more parts off the swing arm, and yeah, I think we're gonna get some things powder coated, some stuff vapor blasted, try and make everything look brand new, and then start building a shopping list. Dear Rocky Mountain ATV, if you want to sponsor me, that'd be super. Either way, we gotta get some parts ordered. All right, well that's it for the teardown here at Chill Moto. Big Man, are you excited?
End of day.
End of the day, all right. See ya.